Right, so welcome to my work experience presentation. Who doesn't like a good old bit of employment, eh? So, right then. So, companies I approached, one of the first ones, because I wanted to start off early, was Bill Strohacker from Strohacker Studio, based in Chichester. And I've got a little image there of his website there, just the best website in the world. But he was the first I wanted to contact because we've talked to him before. We do know a little bit about him and what he does. So I thought it would be a good option to choose from. Unfortunately, I didn't even get a reply from him at all, so I kind of ruled that one off the list. The next one I decided to contact via email was a company based in Arundel called LWS Marketing. I've walked past it and seen it multiple times when in Arundel, which is where it's based, just off of the castle, where the castle is. They've done multiple different types of branding and for websites as well, for Mexican, sorry, for a Mexican restaurant, should I say. Yeah, again, it's just a little image of their website as well. Now here's another one that I would have loved to have worked with, which is Strong Island. Now I was surprised I didn't even get a reply from any of them, even though I contacted both Tristan and Paul about it, but I didn't get anything, which surprised me, since we did work with them not only just before this employment work experience project, as with the others. I've got I've got an image of their website as well as their location, which is based in Southsea. So the pros and cons of most of these is the fact that the location is very much nearby, so I wouldn't have to travel very far, therefore saving me money. Making it the longest journey would be Strong Island, obviously because it's based in Southsea rather than the others which are closer based. And then one that I did have strong contact with was a guy named Richard Askey, who was working for the business development management for the student union. Now I did get in contact with him and we did start to talk about prospects of an actual proper job, paid work, but and I did starting to do a test for them, but unfortunately contact was lost. I did contact him through email, called and visited, but it all fell short of when it was needed to get work placement, so that unfortunately fell through. These are a few of the sort of things that I would be doing, which is one of the tests, getting the basis of which was for a student night. As I said before, it didn't really turn out very well. What would have been very good, what would have been appropriate for this is the fact that I would get paid for it, and it would have been a continuous sort of job rather than with work experience it can only be for a certain amount of time. So there would have been a cap to it. Good. The only problem with this though is the fact that as regards to finding out logistics and everything like that would be a lot more difficult than a proper company such as I said before, LWS Marketing. They had on their website they've got all their people and logistics and everyone there, but that's not what I'd not easily get, which is the university. So I would be working in the graphic design sector for the Chichester college for their drama department, doing posters for and promoting for shows they'll be doing, such as Charlie Brown, etc. As regards to Chichester College, obviously I travel here regularly, so it would be easy for me if I wanted to do work sort of in-house, but I mean working in places I know regularly. Obviously I travel here a lot, as I said, so I know the distance around a 22-minute drive and around 11 or so miles by car, which is how I'll be transporting rather than train or anything. How I got the job was merely through word of mouth, so speaking about it and then literally going to go see them. It was very much sort of a very informal, no emails really sent out, although I did give the lady my contact details, my phone number and my email. But with any email I did send out, whether that would have been Strong Island, Strong Island, the Chichester University, LWS created, I all sent my online portfolio as well as my phone number for them to contact me. As I say, I want them to know what I can do, so that's why I linked them with that as well, and a footer of my emails. So yeah, roles I'll be partaking, as I said, I think it will be very much a posters, which I will be doing. There's just a few little inspirational little ones that I've looked at. Obviously, as I said, Charlie Brown will be one that I will be doing it for. What I will do on the side of with the drama department will be doing I should create a page or create an account to promote the work that is on that I'll be creating, and then hopefully get more publicity for the stuff I'll be creating. As regards to job roles, it's a little more difficult because I'm working under just a client that's under in Chichester College. So unless I get the logistics from actual Chichester College rather than, because it's not really a proper employer, I wouldn't have much to go on in that department. But yeah, I mean, I would have liked to be brutally honest, to have worked with Strong Island or the Chichester University, and even though it is the fact that I would not paid for Chichester Uni, which is the biggest, I'm not upset, but I wish that was, because we would like to get paid for it, rather than do it for free. Problem is, I don't know, I probably went in this with I thought I was going to get a job very, very quickly and very, very easily, but it really didn't turn out that way. In fact, it turned very much the opposite. I'm trying to get a reply from someone was a lot harder than I thought. But no, I'm looking forward to what I will be doing, and I will enjoy it, and hopefully it will carry on, and I can constantly do it for them, because it is something I will be doing, especially when looking at these sort of arts performance posters. So, any questions at all? You got anything? Go ahead, far away.
Yeah, it'd be really good to know the last part, which is like, who are the people and how do you connect to them? How do you fit in within that organisation? How do you see it?
I'm just like I feel like I'm an outsourced. You know, I'm not based within a company. It's very much I'm not working for a proper employer. I'm sort of freelancing with this. So it's not. I'm not going to be learning too much. Obviously, I'll be learning what it's like to work under a client. Not that I haven't done that before, though. So I just feel I'm a little bit disappointed that I'm not working for a proper employer. But I mean, it still gives me more experience with working with clients and how tricky they will be or will not be. So it will just be a case of finding out.
how can you make it a little bit more formal
Well, I
with them?
suppose it could be depending on the way you dress, the way you come across. So when I came across to Richard Askey at Manchester University or in drama for the drama department, I was enthusiastic and wanted to prove to myself that I did want to work for them. So the way you come across is very much like the pointer. If you don't come across well, you're not going to get any replies from anyone. And if your work from your portfolio shows how well you do, that's a bonus as well. If you've got a good track record of work, then it's going to help you.
Okay, we're going to round it up there because that's pretty much 10 minutes.
Okay.
Some key points to take in.
Yeah, sure.
I think, and this is something for you to go away and to reflect on, why is there a pattern of lack of communication or lost communication? And I just want you to think about that, because you've mentioned it, 3 times or so that's like occurred to you. Strong Island, the Chichester Uni, and then one other one I'm sure you mentioned.
The only one I lost communication with was Richard Askey. I just never
Okay.
I never got a reply from Strong Island. And
Yeah, but that's loss of contact since you had contact with them before.
right, yeah.
So maybe you need to think about how to keep and how to build or maintain relationships and contact. In terms of benefits to the employer that you're working with now,
Yeah.
for example, little things like making a new Twitter account, has that really been thought through? So for example, or is it just clutching at straws? What following will that generate?
Hopefully more.
So Chichester College has a big Twitter account with thousands of followers. So why not use that and discuss with the person who is in control of that how you can engage that, that platform, because it's a lot better than starting from zero,
Yeah,
I would say.
true, yeah.
But also maybe you need to formalize. I think you're in a position where you need to formalize the relationship with the employer. So if I was engaging with the drama department and seeing how kind of crazy they are, they're in that department for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay, they are dramatical. Okay, perhaps you need to formalize the thing. Now you haven't had a long time to do that, but you sent me an email which said, what's these contact details? Why didn't you get them when you went to see them? Or go, you know where they are, they're not going far.
Yeah, yeah.
Does that make sense? It's up to you to put the footwork
Yeah.
in. I'm too old for this stuff, mate. I'm not running around doing
Yeah,
this
no,
thing
I
anymore.
realised if I didn't
So
get it,
I'd be
I'd
making
get
a
it.
spreadsheet of their shows with all the key information, like who's the point of contact, what's the show about, blah de blah. Make a little Excel spreadsheet. Go up and meet the marketing department. Go through BART. Be proactive about finding out who controls the Twitter and things. Set up a Dropbox so that they can get the stuff that you're producing wherever you are. Generate Basecamp with it sends them messages saying what's been done and stuff as well as you. Or I don't know. There's loads of things that you could do. At the minute, it's like it feels very premature. I'll let you think about those things.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely will.
But overall, it wasn't super clear how you felt. Well, I mean, you were honest and you said, and that was good. You were like, you thought it was going to be easier, and it really isn't.
No, not true.
No, it really, really isn't. But also, how ambitious were you? How important was it to you? It you know, it didn't really.
Come across.
No.
I mean,
Okay.
it's yeah. I mean, I did want, like, as I said, like with Strong Island, I would have loved to have carried on working with them or doing something with them.
Then go back there, buy them a pint. Right? Surely. No?
Yeah.
So do.
Do you still keep in contact with them?
No. I work for the college.
I know you work for the
Cool.
college.
Next.
What the hell was that?
Lost contact with Strong Island, but works at college.